Yep. Alright, so today you're going to do morning work, caves 2. Okay, the side that has the 2 on it. Do that and your time starts now. Once your time is done, we're going to grade it. Look at that one. Student Cave Explorer. So it's going to be about Stephen Bishop. So which one would that be?
This one?
Mm-hmm. So, what's up, Chase?
What is Fable?
Fable. That's kind of like, do you remember Aesop's fables, like the tortoise and the hare? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a fun story that's not true. So.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah. That's correct.
I don't get this
Okay.
part.
Hmm?
I don't get that part.
Okay. These are book titles. Okay? So you have to match them to what type of books they are. So, for instance, Dakota Smith and the Cavern of Doom. Is that going to be a fun, like, lighthearted story? Is it going to be about travel, adventure, fantasy, or biography?
Mm-hmm.
And then Stephen Bishop, Cave Explorer.
Trap.
You're talking about Stephen Bishop.
Oh.
So what would it be? Think of your Greek and Latin roots that we talked about. What is the Greek for bio or Latin for bio? Life, yeah. It is life. Good job. And then graphy is to write. So which one would it be? Good job.
So would the helping R?
Mm-hmm.
All but both of them?
Yes, we haven't done helping verbs yet, so you would circle the helping verb and underline the action. So R would be, and then circle, and then. Mm-hmm. Good job. Helping verbs come right before your verb.
So
they help that verb out in that
like
sentence.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Yep. Good job. I'm coming. Slowly but surely.
Get this one.
Okay. In the word cave or solve, okay? So a curved stick. You're going to change one letter in it to make something a curved stick. Think of what people walk with. What do they walk with?
Okay.
Cane. So what letter would I have to change?
The C?
No. How do you spell cane? Like you walk with?
Oh, the N.
Yep. Okay. Hold that thought 2 seconds. I gotta go now. Did you turn yours in? You are totally fine. Guess what? I have an extra copy for you. Okay. Do the tape side. On the third or on the first side, put accent. ABSEN.
Would this one go to?
Mm-hmm. Helping verbs, they help your verb. They come right before your verb. So what is your verb in this sentence?
R.
My verb?
Hanging.
Hanging. So what's my helping verb?
R.
Good job. Run is your verb. So what's my helping verb?
Might.
All right, good job. Hey guys, helping verbs. Is it about helping verbs? Anyone? Helping verbs they help your verb. Okay, so if your verb is here, it comes right before it. It's going to help that verb out. Okay, it makes more sense. Number 3. Okay?
Yeah.
Is that it? You have cave or you have solve. You have 2 very different words. Okay? Cave. And is it solve?
Yeah.
Solve. Okay. So you have 2 very different words. You have to change one letter in either cave or solve to make a different word. So look at that first one. It says a curved walking stick.
It's just curved stick.
Oh, okay. Oh, it isn't solve. It's just cave. So cave is your main word. You're going to make new words with that. So a curved stick. Think of what old people walk with.
A cane.
Cane. So what letter am I going to have change in that?
The V.
The V to a N. Okay? You made a new word. You just made it cane.
So we don't put what letter we change for
You just write the new word. Which one?
This one.
A small
bay.
A small bay? Okay. If you're driving in a lake, okay, and you come to a spot, so here's, and it looks like this, and there's no way out except here. This is all water. What do we call that?
An arc.
No, you live in a cove.
Cove.
Okay, it is the open waterway would be here, and it's a little cove. It's an offshoot. It's a small bay. So it's a cove.
A restaurant.
Past tense of give.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A restaurant.
A restaurant. Yeah, cave. What would be a restaurant?
Change the B to an F.
Where do you eat at lunch?
A cafe.
A cafeteria. What is my root? Calf. C-A-F-E. Don't spell it like a moo-moo cow. It's not how we do that. That's changing more than one word. It is not a baby moo-moo cow. No.
This one.
Motion goodbye. Oh.
Oh wait. That just.
How do you say goodbye to someone? What do?
You wait.
You wave.
That's cool.
No, what is that? Who can tell me what type of word that is?
Homophone.
It's a homophone and it's a homograph. Good job.
I didn't know homophone.
No one should miss the number 5. No one should.
They didn't put an indentation.
Oh, how should I edit that? What's my edit mark for that? And a P. Yeah. Yep. That's a good editing skill right there. Alright guys, you have 7 minutes. If we finish before, we'll go ahead and start grading. If we don't, it's okay. Yes.
We just put nest on the end.
So you have to write it, but how would I spell it?
Door.
Do you need a pencil, dude?
I got it.
You got it.
I have an actual skeleton on one of those.
Do you really?
Actual skeleton.
My
It's in a rock, and if you drop it, it's extremely.
My friend went to Europe, and on the there's like cliffs there in Europe, and he was walking and he found one, and he was like, "Whoa!" And he went and actually took it, and they like looked at it, and they're like, "Yes, that is one." He's like, "That's cool. I was just walking by a cliff."
It's a troglodyte. It basically is in it. It's a rock about that big, and right in the center of it is an actual skeleton. Oh my god.
It basically the rocks.
So is it like a fossil fuel?
It's not fossil fuel, but it is a fossil because basically it lays there and then rocks pile up on it, and it pushes it down like this, and it leaves the indentation.
Oh
Pretty
yeah.
cool.
But this was in it. It's not the invention. It's the actual.
Oh, number 6. There's our conjunctions. Is that what you're going to ask me about?
Okay.
Remember, they're going to add this big word right here to throw you off. So, it says add a coordinating conjunction to make these 2 simple sentences into a compound sentence. It was dark in the cave. We had a flashlight. What?
It was dark in the cave.
I'd take that one too. That's a good one.
Could you do that? So, was that classroom?
Think that. It's dark in this room. What? Think of your conjunctions. You have fanboy. For,
I know it.
and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. So which one? It was dark in the cave. What's the most common one we like? We joke around about it. Fifth grade. That's what she asked me. I told her that I would do the one that sounds the most appropriate.
And
What's the one that we joke around that fifth graders like the most?
yet,
You could say yet. I'll take that one.
but I really hope it is. I used
I would do the, like I was talking about, it was dark in the cave. What's the one fifth graders like the most? Alright, how many of us still have a few more?
I'm on the one.
Okay, no, you're fine. Hey guys, if you were done, I need you to be looking over your answers. Double check it, triple check it, quadruple check it.
Then can we read a book?
Yeah, you can read it.
So I can read my book? So I can read my book?
Yeah.
Hey, I have
If everyone gets done, we'll go ahead and we'll start grading it or looking at it, going over it, and then we'll move on.
Miss Hannah, I still have the game book.
Yeah, you do have a book right there. Okay, we have 3 minutes. Tres minutos.
That is scary.
Actually, I didn't write any on the book because I underlined it. Did you underline it? Yeah, I underlined it.
No, we're getting ready to do something. One right now. Alright guys, I need your booty in your seat. Okay?
We were walking to the westway. I have 4 baby puppies, and they were walking out of the garage with their mom.
Oh my gosh.
Number 31 for Magic Tree.
Not.
Miss Hannah, did you know there was a book, or there was a...
Hey guys, you need to be reading. If you're done, pull out a book, read. Because we still have 2 minutes and 40 seconds, basically.
There was before the Titanic was built, there was a book, or not a book, but a boat called the Titan, and it was probably bigger than the Titanic until the Titanic it got bigger.
Yeah.
And it crashed by an iceberg too.
Oh Lord.
Did you know that the Titanic probably could have went straight through the iceberg because the front part was reinforced?
But it just ripped the side out. What's
I
that,
know.
baby? We're going to go in just a second, okay? Alright, if you were done, I need you to raise your hand. Show me with your hand. Okay, so we're ready to grade. Ethan, how many questions do you have, baby? 1? Okay. Alright, go ahead and put your books up. Put them back in. Okay? I'm going to add the stuff next. So how would I do that? Do I need to do anything to dark to add this? Nope. So what do I do? Okay. All right. Is everyone ready? Books are put up. Okay. Pencils ready. I'm going to give you your last minute and 30 seconds. I'm going to be nice. But we're going to grade this. We're going to go through it super quick because today you have a jam-packed day. Okay. Consisting of, we're going to do point of view again. We'll read our story, talk about what point of view it is. We'll do your point of view rap again. Then we're going to break you all up into groups. Today is group work day, so you'll be working with your friends. And we'll talk about those instructions. And if we have time, we'll do your point of view rap to wrap up the lesson. Okay? So today is going to be, and when I say jam-packed full of events, it's going to be jam-packed. But it'll be fun. You'll get to work with your friends. All right. We have 30 seconds. Here we go. Oh, no. Yes. As long as you promise to check it out back there in my thing. Okay. All right. Ethan, you can finish that last one. That last one's not too bad.
The answer
Don't let that big word scare you. Remember, we're just looking for the fanboy.
I did editing once, and then I rewrote it.
All right, here we go.
2, 1.
Blast off. Okay, number 1. Here we go. We're switching to it. These are different types of genres. Okay, we have covered most of these, and we will cover most of these in your 5th grade. Okay, so look at number 1. It says, Dakota Smith and the Cavern of Doom. What type of book is that, Garrett? Adventure. Yes. Is that going to be a biography? No, it's not. Okay?
I almost said it was a fable, but then I realized.
We'll talk about fables too.
Fable, there's another one that makes more sense.
Stephen Bishop and the Cave Explorer. Tell me, Chase. A biography? Why do you say that?
Because it's talking about someone's life and he was a cave.
He was a cave explorer. Yes. Remember your Greek and Latin roots. Do you remember those? What does bio mean? Life.
Yeah.
What does graphy mean? Or graph? To write. So it is a book about someone's life. So you just told me it was about someone's life. So if I broke down the word biography, it is life written. So it's a book about what?
Somebody's life.
Someone's life. Okay? Easy way to figure that one out. The Bear and the Bat. Okay? Colin. Fantasy. Okay? No. Hey guys, will you give me 2 seconds? The Bear and the Bat. That is not correct.
Fable.
Fable. Why is it a fable?
Because it's like fun and it has like an adventure kind of.
Fables are stories. They're going to usually be short, and they're going to be about characters that are not real. For instance, you know Aesop's fables. Not a funny word, but you know the tortoise and the hare. You know the little boy who cried wolf.
Three little piggies.
It is The Bear and the Bat. It's going to be a short story about 2 characters that are not real. But they usually going to have some fantasy in there. So meaning they're going to be able to talk. They're going to be able to do whatever. Okay? All right.
I don't want Garrett. I don't want Garrett.
Garrett.
Do you wish to go to the teacher's lounge and visit the credit union at Karras?
No, I'm doing my Swivl.
Okay.
So I'll go later.
Have you started this?
I'm in the middle of it. Yeah. All right, the next one. Plan your trip to Mammoth Cave. What is that one? Travel. Okay, you're going to have to plan something. Okay? The Unicorn and the Enchanted Cave. What is that one going to be, Miss Alexis?
Oh, that makes me think of.
What? Are you Alexis? Alexis. A fantasy. Number 2, helping verbs. Okay? Helping verbs. What do you think that helping verb is going to do? Help your verb. You know that. Keywords, helping verb. Okay? So, your helping verb. In that one, let's first find our verb. Let's underline the verb. Start with that. Same way when we did subject, predicate. We found that verb. Okay? So, Madison, what is my verb in the first one? Coffee. Is she here? Yes. I was like, my brain's dead today. What's my verb? Hanging. Something you can do. A verb is a word. It's an action word. You can do. Yes. A verb is something you can do. So, hanging. What would be my helping verb? It's fine. Hard. Good job.
I feel like it's always the word for the verb.
Because if you're helping someone, you're going to be there. Help them along. Finish that sentence. All right, next one. Brandon, what is my next verb? Explore. Okay, so then what would be my helping verb? Will. Okay. Next one. Run. What is my next one? Tell me, Brody. Run. I about gave you that one. What's your helping verb? Nice. Good job. Okay. We haven't covered helping verbs, but you got that one. Number 3. Change the letter in the word cave to solve each clue. Hadley, what's my first one for a curved stick? Cane. Mackenzie Johnson, what is the past tense of give? Gave. Colin, what is a small bay? Cove. Ethan, what's my next one? Emotion goodbye. Wave. And then Natalie, what is my last one for a restaurant? A calf. A cafe, a cafeteria, it's a small restaurant. All right, number 4. Let's see. Rayleigh, I want you to read number 4 out loud for me.
Some animals spend their whole lives deep inside a cave where it is completely dark. They are born in a cave and they never leave it. These animals are called
Troglodytes. Yep. Perfect. Good job.
troglodytes are all blind and some of them don't even have eyes. The smallest troglodytes are insects, spiders, crustaceans, and flatworms. They become food for bigger troglodytes, such as cavefish and vine salamanders. There are no types of birds or mammals that are troglodytes.
All right. So it's going to ask you, what is your main idea? Okay? Now, this is hard, and I understand. If I took away all the key, small details in that story, what am I going to be left with? That is your main idea. What is the story mainly about? Okay? What are all those little key details add to the big picture? Okay? It's kind of like painting. You start with something small, and you add all these details, and it becomes something beautiful. So, Chase, what's it about?
They're talking about like the troglodytes and what animals, or they talk about like what animals don't leave the cave and like how come they live.
So, what is it mainly about? Just give me one thing, be done. Hit it, leave. So, bam. It is about troglodytes, yes. It talks about what they do, or what they are. Let me change that. It talks about what eats them. Okay? Those are all key details for that big picture. What's the big picture? Troglodytes. Good job. All right, number 5. This is adding your suffix, N-E-S-S. Okay? How do I spell the first one? I'm adding nest to dark. Tell me, Chase.
D-A-R-K-N-E-S-S.
Perfect. Mackenzie Mixon, spell the next one.
B-L-A-C-K-N-E-S-S.
Good. Blaine, spell the next one.
D-A-N-D-N-E-S-S.
Good job. All right. Ben, spell the next one.
C-O-L-D-N-E-S-S.
Yes. And I know we haven't talked really about suffixes yet. Don't freak out. If you were to look around my room, just saying, where could I find what the suffix N-E-S-S means?
Up there.
Right here. What does it mean? If I looked, Van, tell me what it means. N-E-S-S. I know it's far away. Bang. So if I said it's coldness, what does it mean?
Cold.
What about darkness?
It's dark.
It's being dark. Okay? Dampness, what's it mean? Damp. Okay? That is breaking also those words down. We covered Greek and Latin. Now when we cover suffixes, it's another way for you to break down your words. Okay? Makes it a lot easier. Alright, number 6. Add a coordinating conjunction to make these 2 simple sentences into one compound sentence. Okay, there's that big word. what is it? Yes, coordinating. That's a big fancy word. We know our fanboys. We don't let that word scare us. Okay? What conjunction would I add, Garrett? But. As I say jokingly, 5th graders, our favorite conjunction is but. We use that a lot.
I use and.
Miss Hannah, I didn't do it, but I did this. Like, yeah. Speaking of, yes. And you're sitting on it. It was dark in the cave, but we had flashlights. One of you all said another one. Did you put another one? Tell me.
I put, it was dark in the cave, so we had.
So we have flashlights. That one, that's what one of my ladies over here put. That counts. But is the one that fits better. Yet we have flashlights. Okay? Those all work. And.
And we have flashlights.
That one doesn't fit as well as but I do see where you're coming from. But fits better because it was dark. But what? We have flashlights. Okay?
You're saying it's dark and we have flashlights. You should have done it before to show what was wrong.
Alright, so here's the deal. We're done with your morning work. Awesome possum. We're done. I want everyone on this side to pass down. From Ben down, it's going to pass to Rayleigh. Actually, Colin, go ahead and pass yours down this side. To Mackenzie Mixon, to Brody. My end people, come and put them in the box. Okay? You need to open your books to page 78. Alright, we're going to only spend about 10 minutes doing this. Okay, we're going to talk a little, then we're going to be done. Your group work is your main thing today. That's the thing I want you to focus the most on. Okay? So, here we go. We're going to read, are electronic devices good for us? I want you to think of a point that you want to believe it. Do you think technology is good? Or do you think technology is bad? I want you to pick a side. We're going to read these. We'll read both parts. We'll read the counterpart in just a second. Okay? The first one is plugged in. Kids need to spend time using electronic devices. Are they going to be for technology or against? For. What evidence do you have to help you figure out they're going to be for it?
It says to spend time using.
Kids, yes, it says kids need to. That's kind of like a live or die situation. You need to do something. So these people are saying you need to spend time using it. Okay? So, Mackenzie Johnson, I told you could start.
Do you often surf the internet, listen to music, audio, and talk on a cell phone? You are not alone. A recent study has some surprising news. Kids in the United States between the ages of 8 and 19 spend 7.5 hours on a day on electronic devices. These include computers, smartphones, and video games. Some adults try to advance the idea that these devices waste kids' time. However, some research surveys say this idea is inaccurate.
Inaccurate, yes. Perfect, good job.
In fact, the data shows that technology can benefit kids.
Before you move on, what are some ways that technology could benefit you? Chase, tell me one reason that you think technology.
Like we said yesterday, like it helps you focus.
Okay, so focusing. What else could it do? Mackenzie Johnson.
I think it's like in school when you have to research stuff.
Okay, that's a good one. We haven't talked about that. If you're going to research something, we do our wax museum. You'll be getting your name soon. You have to research these people. If I told you to go to the library and pick a book out, and you have to read a book that's this thick about that person, are you going to want to do that? No. What's easier? To read that thick book or to get on and say, okay, Google, who is Milton Hershey? Okay, are you still going to have to read?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it going to be 200 and something pages?
No.
No. So, that is very good, Mackenzie. Yes, it helps you with research. All right, keep it going. Popcorn, someone.
Speaking of research,
Critics say that kids stare at computers and TV all day and do not get enough exercise. They can't stand in counterpoint to this belief. One study compared kids who use media a lot to those who do not. The heavy media users actually spent more time in physical activity than light media users.
Now, this blew people's minds. Why do you think that people who spend 7.5 hours on their video games get more physical activity than people who only use it a little bit? Brandon.
Maybe because where they're playing so much, like, it just gives them something to do. And like,
Yeah,
Okay.
because you always have your hands on the controller.
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
always moving.
but that's only going to be moving your fingers. I want you to think. We're going to talk about it. This will blow your mind. Ready, get?
it's like when you play the video game, it makes you want to do that too.
Okay. Well, think about it. When you exercise, what goes up?
Your heart rate.
Your heart rate. When you were playing a video game, how many of you have ever screamed, "Oh my gosh, I hate this"?
I pushed.
Okay. All right. How many of you have ever been really upset and you've got just very upset and you want to cry because you just died and you're on the last level and you're about to beat the game? Okay, that's a different emotion. So your heart is going to rise when you're angry and lower when you're sad, and when you're in between, it can rise and lower. When you exercise, when your heart rate goes up, you burn calories, you burn carbs, you're getting exercise. That is why when I walk around my room, my watch will go ding, 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 keep working out. And I'm like, oh, I'm not working out. But my heart rate has risen to an acceptable rate. Okay? So when you play video games, little do you know, technically you're getting a workout because your heart is rising, your heart is lowering. Okay? So, okay? I know if only I could get the muscles from playing video games or walking around this classroom, I'd be ripped like Arnold. All right, so we finished this one. No, we still have one more paragraph. I lied to you all. All right, popcorn, someone.
One study by the National Institutes
Yep.
of Health says that action video games may help increase kids' visual attention. In addition to using action media can give kids good structure for learning. It can also help them learn to switch tasks effectively. Kids also need to use the web to access information. Many argue that learning to use the web effectively strengthens kids' vision ability.
Go ahead and finish that last paragraph.
Today's world is wired and not just for fun. The jobs of the future depend on kids who code.
Okay. All right, now we're going to flip the page. So we heard why these authors are so for technology. Now we're going to read one that's called Tuned Out. Electronic media is harming kids. Are they for or are they against? Why? What is my... Okay. Harming. That's a very harsh word. Okay? Tuned out. That's a great one.
Ignoring.
Yes, ignoring. You're not there. Okay? Yes, but harming is such a strong word, okay, for them to use. It's not like it's bad. They're saying it is physically harming. Bad and harming, which one sounds worse? Harming. That's a very, 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 very strong word. Okay? All right, Brandon, take it away with tuning out.
Are kids tuning out by tuning in to electronic devices? An alarming report states that young people spend an hour per day on computers, smartphones, television, and other electronic media than they did 5 years ago. Nearly 7 out of 10 kids have a cell phone. Just 5 years ago, 4 out of 10 had them. Are these devices harmless or hurtful to the well-being of young people? A close analysis of several studies show that there are plenty of disadvantages to these devices. Popcorn.
The internet is supposed to be a great tool for learning. The kids who want to do better in the classroom, to start meaningful access to electronic devices that not automatically high marks.
Alright, so let's look at those graphs. Okay? I want you to take just a second, look at those graphs. Okay? We have the first one, that's heavy media users. The next one is moderate. And then the last one is light. Okay, here we go. You're becoming doctors. I grant you doctorship right now. You're doctors. If you're a doctor and a parent comes to you and says, hey, Ben, let's just use Ben, he's right in front of me. Ben, my child wants to play video games. Looking at those 3 charts, I want you to analyze them, okay? Which one is showing the best results? Overall, I want you to look at the 3 parts of it. Okay, which one overall is showing the most bang for their buck? Blaine. Why? They have better grades. You have 65% of kids with great grades. Okay, how many are not doing well? 31%. And then there's that weird 3% that the schools have maybe messed up the data, something has happened. So 3% of those don't count. But I see that 51%, if you're heavy users, are doing good, and 47% are doing bad. So why would I not pick that? That has a better good rates. Why wouldn't I pick that one?
Because there's so many people that are failing, and there's also not that many people that have good grades.
Yes. You have 47% of your kids. That's almost half of it failing. Okay? To put that in perspective, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Ben, stand up. This side. So, actually Colin, stand up because it's 51. So here's the deal. These are heavy users. This group is going to make great grades. Awesome. Congratulations. You all are heavy users. You're going to struggle. 51% are doing good, but this is almost half of my class. Okay? Sit down. Thank you, guys. You are getting more bang for your buck with moderate users. In a world with technology, can we just turn technology off? No, I'm using technology right now. Wherever I go, this thing follows me. That is technology. We are using it in your classroom. We have a Chromebook card. You're going to be exposed to technology every single day. It is what it is. But should we be exposed to it all day long for 8 hours? No. Moderate uses, it's a better thing. All right, good job. All right, keep going. Let's hurry and finish this.
Some argue that the devices get kids involved in helping them make friends. Claims like these are incorrect. A study done by the Pew Research Center discusses teenagers' use of online social media. Teens do this to keep in touch with friends they already have, not to make new ones. In addition, trying to meet people online can be dangerous. There are other serious drawbacks to new technology. One issue is multitasking or trying to do many tasks at the same time. Is it possible to do more than one task at a time? Well, some studies say multitasking improves when they do several tasks at once. Experts point out that much more research makes it
This one was against it. I want you to think about it. Okay? I want you to pick a side. How many of you think that we should use technology every single day? How many of you think that we shouldn't use it every single day? Okay.
You have people that are alone.
Okay. So I want Ben, tell me why we should use technology every single day. Why? Give me a good point to stand on. Think about it. What's one, Madison?
If we didn't use technology, then we couldn't look
Boys.
we couldn't research stuff.
Okay, research stuff. If we can't research, are we ever going to solve cancer? Are we ever going to solve how to live on the moon? No. So Garrett, why should we not use technology every single day?
Well, if you're glued to a screen every day, then you're like really not doing much, and then
Okay, so you're saying that you're not going to have any time. You're just going to be focused solely on that. Okay? What's another reason?
Because if you're just sitting there on a screen all day, you don't know what reality is, and you don't know what's going on around you. What if somebody busted their head open and you wouldn't even know it?
Okay, reality. Do we base our video games on reality or not reality? If I play, most of your games, is Call of Duty, because that's a common one here, is Call of Duty based on reality?
Yes.
Yes, they have taken some facts. Now, Fortnite. No. Okay? No, it is not. Okay? It is not based on reality. It isn't. Okay? So you're correct. So Garrett says that you'll be stuck there. You become basically a zombie to that. Mackenzie says that you won't know what reality is. We said that it builds technology. Is there good and bad to it?
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes. Don't use it.
Yes. We can have good and bad points. It don't have to always be sunshine and butterflies and kittens. There can be some negative to it. Okay? Now, I want you to look at your book. We've been talking about point of view. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We even learned that pull wrap. Okay? What point of view is this in? Think of my evidence, my pronouns I would use. What point of view did both of these authors write in? Tell me.
Second. It has you in it.
It has second. Okay? Do you love... Okay? It's talking to you. Who are they trying to talk to?
Me.
You. Who are they trying to reach? You. Who are they trying to persuade? You. Okay? So I want you to stand up behind your desk. Alright, we're going to review this. Okay? We're going to review it. Okay? Then we're going to do it with the song, and then I'm going to give you a group work. You ready? Alright. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Brandon, you tell scoot that way just tad to Van. It's not. It's all good. Alright, you ready? Alright, here we go. Ready? Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you. Third person is he, third person is she. Everybody wants to know my POV. Okay, let's try it again. Okay? This is your reminder, okay? Ready? Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you. Third person is he, third person is she. Everybody wants to know my POV. Okay, we're going to do it with your rap. I am only going to do the first beginning part because I want to get you to your groups, okay?
Okay.
So, remember when it says let's go, that's when you are going to do it, okay? Ready? Want to turn it up?
Every story has a narrator,
Ready?
and every narrator has a different point of view. Which point of view is yours?
Ready? Here we go. Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you. Third person is he, third person is she. Everybody wants to know my Everybody wants to know my point of view. First person is me, second person is you. Third person is she. Everybody wants to know my Okay. Alright, so before we go any farther, Brody, turn my lights on, will you? Okay. Point of view is the way the narrator writes the story. What pronouns does first person use? I, me, we, us. What does second person use? You, girl. Third person? He, she, them, and they. Okay? If you forget it, you have your lovely point of view back. Now, I've already put you in groups. I need you to listen because this is going to be your group work today. Everybody, why don't we go ahead and sit down 2 seconds. Okay. You are going to be placed in groups, okay? I've already placed you in your groups. It is your job, okay? You're going to get a folder that looks like this. It has every single thing in here that you could ever need. So, first things first. You're going to open it. You have a book. You have been assigned a book. You are going to read it as a group. Do you understand that? They're not long. They're short picture books. You are going to read it. You are then going to fill this out as a group. Okay? So you're going to put the title of your book. You're going to put what point of view is your book written in. And what evidence. What did we say the evidence was?
What the book says.
Pronouns. What pronouns does the book use that show you what point of view? You do this as a group. Do you understand that? As a group. When you are done, you are then going to pick another point of view. Okay? I made you pick from first, second, or third. You can change it. Pick another character and write it as I, write it as instructions, write it as a letter, write it as whatever, but you need to rewrite the story from someone else's point of view. Does that make sense? Raise your hand if you have any questions about that. You are going to work as a group. Okay? Do you understand that? You are just going to have just about 25-30 minutes, okay? When you are done, you are going to write it on this, on your big piece of paper. Okay? We are then going to tape it around the room. You as a group, okay, are going to have one on each wall. So one there, one there, one there, one here. Okay? We're going to walk around and everyone's going to read it and we're going to figure out what point of view you use and what evidence you use. Any questions? Okay. I'm going to be walking around. If I'm with a group, please do not come bother me. I promise I will be around. Raise your hand and I will help you, okay? Okay. I'm going to tell you where you are. You ready? What's up? Yes, close your books. Put them up. All right. Group 1, which is going to be right here under my Promethean board. Do not get up just yet, okay? Colin, Mackenzie, Johnson, Ethan, Mackenzie, Mixon, Brody. Group 2, which is going to be back underneath my cubbies. It's going to be Alyssa, Blaine, Lucy, Brandon, Madison, Cole. Why did I put Lucy? Yeah, she used to be in y'all's group. Just kidding. Okay. Third group, which is going to be, we'll put y'all right here in the middle. Okay. We're calling in them are Madison, Cole, Rayleigh, Ben, Alexis, and Garrett.
Wait, Madison, you can put the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Madison Coffee. That'd be you. You're Madison C. Okay, you're Madison C. Because see, I have Madison C and Madison C. Okay, group 4 is going to be right back here by my desk. It's going to be Hadley, Chase, Ben, Natalie, and Aaliyah. Any questions? Okay, you need to work as a group. So, Colin, come get your books.
What about Daniel?
Yeah.
Daniel, you're where Lucy was. That's where I put you. Sorry. Yep, go and get in your group. Alyssa.
Come on, I'll read.
Madison, Coffee.
Hey, Trace, start.
All right, guys, I'm going to give you about 22 minutes. Now, do not freak out. If we need, we can do it. But your exit ticket is going to be walking around figuring out what point of view each one. Okay? These stories are familiar. You know these stories.
This great big adventure starts. And then you read that. Dorothy is a young orphan girl who has a little dog, Toto. Toto is
Probably.
It was always time pattern. We have no time to wash these things between, so to just move around the table, Alice said Alice. It's your turn.
Alright, how's it going back here?
What is that so far?
Robin Hood and Crucible and
Incredible. Yeah, incredible.
Okay. Have you figured out what point of view it is?
It does
Okay. Did you all figure out what point of view it is?
Just finished.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna cut through.
That's how stupid.
I saw it. It says a little kid's book.
What is it? Why is it third?
Because it said she.
Okay, so how can I write that from a different point of view? Oh, you could write it as Dorothy. And what point of view would you make it? What words, what pronouns would you use? Work as a group. Yeah, you'll have to write big so we can read it. It's okay though. Chase. What's up?
We are confused because it says you're fantasy.
Watch this. You can do it. I'm gonna cut through. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. Okay.
Was it a walrus?
This one was very tricky. That's why I gave it to you. Can I see yours 2 seconds?
Yeah, we said third because there's a lot of me and she says
It is written when Robin Hood is talking. but it is mainly written in what point of view? Because it does say, so how can I write that in a different point of view?
Okay, who's right?
Maybe I want to use another character. Who's some other characters you talked about?
The king.
The king? You want to write it from someone else's. You can leave it in third, but you want to write it from a different perspective. So you don't want to tell it, you can be Robin Hood. You can be any character in this book, okay? But you have to write it from a different point of view. So are the events going to be the same? No, because they're going to see it, well, the events will be the same, but they'll see it from a different point of view. So it's not going to be the same thing as if Robin Hood was killed. Okay? You will write on this. Okay? You're going to write a story that needs to be just like the story. You can give it a different title, but it needs to be from a different point of view.
How long will be like super long or like different paragraphs?
It needs to be a little bit longer than one paragraph. Get out from under it. How's it going back here? Did you figure out what point of view it is? Third person, okay. And how do you know it's third person? Okay, so how am I going to write it in a different point of view? Okay, you can choose a character, or you can leave it in third person, but you can tell it from a different point of view. So maybe you want to be Wendy, and she's just going to tell it. Or maybe Wendy is going to write a letter to Peter Pan, and she's going to say, you are my favorite, however you want to do it, but it needs to be in a different point of view, okay?
She's writing it and we're giving her ideas.
Okay, Colin, I need you over here working, baby.
He was just reading the book.
Garrett, are you all helping? Okay, so what point of view is it? Third. How did you figure it out? Okay, so now, as a group, you need to pick one point of view, whichever one you want, and you need to write it from that point of view, okay?
Wait, let me try.
Come up with ideas, brainstorm. If you need paper, there's paper back there. You can do that, that's fine. Come up with a collective good thought, okay?
Did Ashley ever find her folder?
I need you working now, okay? How's it going?
The papers. It's supposed to be. I know. Read the story. Everybody watching the
We don't want to write.
Okay, then take turns writing.
I don't want to write right now.
Okay, let her write a sentence. You write a sentence. That's okay, yeah.
I don't want to write.
So, have you come up with what point of view you're going to do?
Yeah, person.
Oh, and you're going to do it through Dorothy.
Toto, her dog. I think it's a dog.
Put Toto and I. That's him, yeah. It would be Toto and I. Because when you're talking about people, you give them the courtesy to go first before you. It's okay. It don't have to be perfect. This is just fast right.
Well, you said second person, so.
Okay, so how are you going to... Okay.
How to get to Wonderland? Is what I came up with.
Falls asleep and then dream about it.
No,
But what pronouns do you have to use if you're doing that? You. That's. I'm not gonna say, but I like what you're going. You got a good idea. Stick with it. You're doing great. That's a very good idea. All right. So, have y'all come up with the point of view?
Yeah.
Okay.
Third person. No, she means like to write.
No, to write about, baby. What point of view are you gonna write from?
I want to go.
What person?
Third.
Okay. So you're gonna tell it from a different character's point of view?
I want to do Peter Pan.
We all go out on the big piece of paper.
Yes. I'll take turns.
I want to do Peter Pan.
So let's talk about it. So you wanted to do what point of view? Peter Pan. So you want to write it from first, right? Okay, so he's wanting to be Peter Pan. What do you want to do, Madison? What do you want to do, Alyssa? First person, okay. What do you want to? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Okay, how would you do it in second though? Okay, clearly, but how would you write it? What would you write about?
Let's go first.
All right, guys, come on. Everyone else has started writing. Everyone else has started working as a team and writing. Come up if you're. But what I hear the most is that I hear that people want to be first person. So if you want to do first person, that's awesome. It'd be I, me, whatever. Pick one character you can agree on. You want to be Wendy, you want to be Peter Pan. Well, then pick Tinkerbell if she was in there. Okay? But here's the deal. If you're going to be each a different character, you're going to have to probably write it in third. Because you can only have first persons over one character. So, okay, answer me this. Are you wanting to each be an individual character?
Yeah.
Then you're going to probably have to do it in third. Because first person is told from one person's point of view. Okay, I'm going to come back and check. Better have an idea. Gotta have an idea. Is it going good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to slide right beside you. Sorry, don't hate me.
I said I'm writing too close.
Okay, my group back here, how we doing?
We are doing the
So let's talk.
the one that tried to kill them.
Okay, I like that. So you picked a character. Okay, so what point of view are you writing in? What is second use? Remember? Okay, so are you... Okay, then hold on. You tell me, once upon a time, there was a woman. She was a knight. She worked, so what do we write? We're writing third. Because remember, first person is me, second person is... Good. What? Yeah. So.
Looking for a name.
No, we should not do the training or even say Robin in this story.
Let's put this in there.
Well,
Okay. I do like where you're going with this. This is a great take on it because you chose a character who was not that big, and you're writing a story just about her. That's awesome.
Okay.
so wait, hang on.
Hey, Garrett's group.
So everyone has a different story?
They're doing Peter Pan. They're doing Wizard of Oz. They're doing Alice in Wonderland.
I want to do Wizard of Oz or Alice in Wonderland.
All right, my group back here. How we doing?
We're doing first person about Peter Pan.
You're going to be okay. So what pronouns would you use? I. Who is your narrator in this story? Who? Peter Pan. Yes. Okay. So you need to make sure you're telling it everything that Peter Pan sees, does, and do. Okay. It's all about him. Okay. It's all about Peter Pan. Perfect. How we doing? Good. Okay.
It's kind of Saturday. We messed up the whole thing because I said, sit in the helmet long, watch the TV, and then I said, it was the 1930s, reading the book. So we should put Rendezvous and Pokemon in the farmhouse in the book.
Okay. How's it going? Are we working? Or are we good for now?
I'm researching in the book.
Okay. So you're going back to look for that evidence. Okay.
I think Alexis did my hand.
So.
Karen said I should write it all, but I'm not going to do that because I have
Take turns. You're a group. It's group work.
But we were going to come up with that.
I said I have to need a handwriting.
You guys can't read cursive. I can read cursive.
Hey guys,
I just don't want to write it in person.
Are you working?
Yeah.
Hard? Okay. So,
I wrote toasted brownies.
hold on. There's a slight problem. You have changed point. Do you need me right now? Can I come see you in 2 seconds?
You got put
There it is, Brody. Good job. Brody, way to catch it. Okay.
I got a sentence.
So,
stuck
I went.
again?
No. Don't worry about that. Worry about your work, baby. Wendy's house. Okay. Okay, so what is our first pronoun we use? I. So what point of view?
First.
Yeah, keep going.
Wouldn't I be first person?
You should. Because then she.
Wouldn't I be first person?
Oh, yeah. Will you go move my mouse?
Okay. Like
No, almost out of time. We have 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
You're good.
I didn't know we were timed. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. I would have wrote faster.
I've told you. Because you have to.
What about this?
What should be an idea? What should an
Hey guys, listen to me 2 seconds. Make sure that you know what point of view and stick with it. Some of us start in one point of view and then we change halfway through. Keep up with your pronouns, okay? Double check what you wrote. You have 5 minutes and I understand. I may add a little more time. We can do this for morning work if we need.
It's a beautiful place. But they can't just fly in the air.
Have to be
One friend, I'm not.
I told you to give them some
How we doing over here?
What they put? They said but it says first find a white rabbit with the gold watch and
chase it till you get to a rabbit.
Hey guys, you need to work as a group, guys.
He didn't put. Jeez, she made me erase the whole word because she's all over the page. Or her turn.
Okay?
taking turns. So let Alexis write the first one.
I will go with the time that you all have. Don't worry about who writes. I will just write.
Okay.
Okay? Because you have 4 minutes and we haven't wrote a sentence. So, guys, I need you all as a group to collectively work. Working on separate things are not going to come together smooth. It'll be chunky.
Okay.
Okay?
We'll working on this. So first,
So, come over here, pop some ideas down, talk about it.
white rabbit with the gold
All right, guys, look at your time and look where you're at. Okay? You have had 22 minutes, a little over because I didn't start your timer on time. You need to be working as a group. A lot of you are working individually. That's not going to get the project done. You need to work together, okay? I'm actually going to cut across.
So that way it goes faster.
How we doing? The skirt is doing awesome. Good job, guys. Okay, so let's look at it.
Yeah, we had to do like 2.
But you did your editing, Mark. I like that. Okay. So what point of view were you at? I love the title of this. How you took a character, a small character, and you made her a big character. I like that a lot.
Let's start to the next game.
Garrett, are you all working?
Okay.
So how's it going?
It's pretty good.
I'm trying to find the scarecrow's name.
We just see a scarecrow.
It's just Scarecrow.